locked up so that their mums can go to the shebeen. 5 kids die in a shack fire. Extreme weather in Zululand and Cape Town leaves hundreds of people homeless, holding Santaco responsible for the billions lost in the fatal Western Cape taxi strike. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. This is Eyewitness News.
This is Eyewitness News.
5 children are dead today because they were locked up in their shack by their mums who allegedly wanted to go drinking at a shebeen. All of them burnt to death in a fire.
What I suspect is that the person who burnt here is one of their boyfriends because they like alcohol and they don't care about their children. And it hurts because I thought at the end of the month I would take these kids back home to Mpumalanga and allow for their parents to live their lives.
7 shacks of Itireleng informal settlement in Pretoria have been totally destroyed.
You see our area, the situation normally. It's not right for you to can lock up the kids and then they go for more couple hours. It's unacceptable.
It's believed the fire broke out in a small congested yard which is home to at least 10 families who live in rented shacks. The cause of the fire is not yet known. Now, the recent taxi strike in Western Cape could hit Santaco's pocket really hard if the city of Cape Town gets its way. It plans to hold the South African National Taxi Association liable for damages incurred during the recent taxi strike. We've been told the strike cost the Western Cape economy 5 billion rand and about 18 million rand in damages to property and infrastructure in Cape Town. The mayor there, Jordan Hill-Lewis, says Santaco, which cited the city's impoundment of its vehicles as the main reason for the 8-day strike, could now be held liable for the cost of damages.
The city is busy assessing and quantifying the full cost of damage to our vehicles and infrastructure and the cost of additional policing over those days of unacceptable violence. We have every intention of pursuing civil action to recover these costs.
Radical weather battered many parts of the country this weekend. Now the mop-up operations are underway. Extreme winds have left at least 700 people without homes and destitute in the Zululand district of northern KwaZulu-Natal. At least 130 homes were destroyed and public infrastructure damaged. 2 schools, one in KwaXeza and another in Edumbe, have also been destroyed. This incident is a second weather-related disaster to hit the province since the July tornado in Inanda, north of Durban. And in the Western Cape, the Langa Indoor Sports Centre has been closed temporarily after heavy rains and strong winds caused damages to its roof. In Hanover Park, at least 20 formal homes and 10 backyard dwellings were damaged. It's not just South Africa. Many parts of the world are experiencing extreme weather conditions. We've seen radical heat in Spain and Greece. In Canada, too, heat-related wildfires are leading to a surge in asthma-related cases. Hospitals' emergency room visits have seen an increase of 17% between the 30th of April and earlier this month. Energy finally moves to the rural communities. Electricity Minister Senzo Meyiwa says China's energy investment in the country will focus on powering up those isolated communities. China pledged to help the country at the BRICS summit last week. Beijing also committed to assist South Africa by investing in emergency electrical equipment and development. Meyiwa says the investment will focus on eliminating load shedding for South Africans.
So this has to do with us providing uninterrupted power supply to major public facilities like hospitals, clinics, and correctional services. And it also brings renewable energy storage solutions. And we are targeting with this donation those facilities that are in the far-flung rural areas which we find very difficult to exempt for technical reasons.
And in Parliament, a new electricity bill aimed at creating a new transmission company, additional generation capacity and electricity infrastructure has finally been tabled. A week ago, Business Leadership South Africa slammed the delays in starting the legislative process of the Electricity Regulation Amendment Bill, which was approved by Cabinet in March. Chairperson of Parliament's Mineral Resources and Energy Committee, Zet Luzipo, says the contents of the bill will determine how long it'll take to process, and the committee will consider calling for public input soon. The Pretoria High Court has heard how the third accused in the Senzo Meyiwa trial insisted on moving house in the middle of the month, just weeks before his arrest. Mtobisi Mkube was arrested with a firearm that the state believes killed the Bafana Bafana captain.
Not too long thereafter, a day or two later, the caretaker informed me that these people...
The caretaker made a report to you, is it correct?
Yeah. He indicated that these people...
It's fine, you don't need to disclose the content. What did you do as a result of that report?
I gave them the go-ahead and I collected the rent. They paid the full rent for January.
While Kgapola spent only an hour on the witness stand, Mkube's then-girlfriend, Kagiso Tefu, started giving testimony. She has told the court that Mkube was arrested just 2 weeks after they moved in connection with a taxi murder in Alexandra. 5 men are being tried for the 2014 murder. I'll see you for more tomorrow, same time, same place, and remember to like and subscribe.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.